Hey everybody, Kevin here, Brick Building Biker. Well, it is Canada Day, so it's a holiday here in Canada, and it's also release day for a couple sets, or a few sets over here. I think there's a couple. So there's the Adidas shoe, which of course I'm a shoe guy, so well, I gotta get it, gotta check it out. Something different, so it's worth a look. And then there's the I think it's the Disney Ice Castle or whatever. That I don't know. I will get that, I think, eventually, but I'm trying to be a little selective in the next little while. Just from the simple point of there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out, and I've got a lot of stuff on the go. I'm currently working on my Mega Bugle there, so I've got to probably pick up another Daily Bugle, which is another $400 Canadian. So it'll be really nice once it's done. But yeah, so we're gonna head to the Lego store this morning, and today is supposed to be the first day of no restrictions, so we'll see how that goes and see what it's like. But I'm excited to get the shoe. I'm heading to West Ed right now because they open at 10 and Southgate opens at noon, but I might swing by Southgate anyway just to say hi because I haven't seen the people in there in a long time. So head to West Ed, grab the shoe, check out a couple other things while I'm there, and then yeah, and then we'll be on our way to Southgate, I guess. Well, made it to West Ed here, and I'm gonna head over to the Lego store about an hour early, I guess. They open at 10, just right before 9 o'clock, so I guess we'll just go and see if there's a line. There's probably no line today, but I don't know. Stranger things have happened. We'll get in there, get our shoe, and check out the pick-a-brick wall. I'm gonna need a lot more bricks for this monster bugle build. So let's see what we can find. Well, there it is. Build the original. There's the Adidas shoe. Looks pretty good, actually. I'm kind of impressed. The box is kind of neat, something different. But yeah, we'll get in there in a little bit and pick one up. All right. So I didn't take any video in the store or anything because I very seldom do. But I went today just to pick up the shoe and possibly some bricks for this, and I'll show you the creation I'm doing here with the Daily Bugle. I'll show you, well, just where I'm at sort of thing. So I went there today. I looked at the Disney castle, like the ice castle or whatever. It's not really my thing, so I'm gonna definitely leave that for now. Maybe in the future, we'll see. But yeah, so picked up the shoe, which came with the awesome little kind of, this is just this shoe here, little desk piece or whatever in the minifig, so that's kind of neat. Also came with the swing ride, and where is it here? One of the McLaren Speed Champ sets, which are loaded with stickers in this little poly bag with very little pieces in it. Tanner loves these. I'll probably send this to him. It's one of his favorite builds. So picked that up. Oh, and then I got 2 bulk cups of brick because they had some light gray in there, and anytime light gray's in there or dark gray, I grabbed those. So I thought those might be handy for the bugle thing that I'm working on, which is fine. And then I had some running around to do, so finished up there, got that done, checked out a couple other things I was looking into, and had to go look at a friend's vehicle for them, so I went and looked at that, and Kirsten came with me on that one. And then on the way back, we were talking about how this mock is coming, and she's like, well, she goes, you think you're going to need another bugle for it? And I'm like, yeah, I might. You know, it might be easier to build it because I've definitely gone a little bit too big with it. So she's like, well, are any in stock? And the only store that had one in stock like I was at both stores this morning. I was at West Ed, and then I went to Southgate. The Southgate store had one left in stock. So as you can see, so I picked up a third bugle. I'm going to try not to open this one, try to use what I've got, and get as far as I can. I think the windows are going to be my toughest part because I've made this a lot bigger. So if I have to use that, then of course I'll just sell off all the figures. I only need one set of figures. Sell off all the figures and then just keep it in the mock sort of thing, is whatever I need to make it easier sort of thing. It's going to be big. I want it to be right. So that's what's happening with that. So I've got a little bit of a mess here because you can see it over there right now, but I'm going to clean this up a little bit and then I'll turn that around and we'll take a look at kind of where I'm at. I've got the first floor just kind of built. We'll take a quick look at that and talk about where we're going from there. All right, so here's the progress so far. We've got the 2 Mills plates, as you can see right here. I just put Punisher and Carnage on here. So my original plan was just to double up. Basically have one here, and mash them together. That kind of changed when I did this to the window. So I added, basically it ended here, and I added, or was it here? Yeah, it was pretty close to here. And then I think there was 2 more windows. I added another bank of windows here and another bank of windows on the other side, which made this a lot longer. This is the second section that normally goes on the model, and that's how wide it was. So I have to change this so that these pillars line up. As you can see, these don't line up right now. I just set this on here for kind of as a reference. So I left everything kind of the same. Newsstand is there. I left the, we'll pop this off here. Just take this guy off. Like I said, this was just on here for reference. So pop this guy off. Set him over here. So I left the elevator on that side, so I'll have them still run up the side like that. And then I've got pretty much, as you can see, I doubled up the newsstands there. We got a Coke and a Pepsi machine in there. I doubled up the benches that are in there. And the sides are pretty much exactly the same. So these stayed the same. As you can see, the back end, I doubled it up kind of thing too. I just put another air conditioning unit in there. Make sure these guys are on there. And then, yeah, I'll have to make sure that everything matches. The back side actually matches because it's exactly the same when you put this on. And the other side will be the same because I'm just pretty much going to build out of the second kit. That's kind of, you see the parts of it on the table there. And I got a whole bunch of parts right here. I'll build the second one here, and then these windows will come out. These windows will come out of this one. They'll create the windows here and here. And then, yeah, I'll still have I'm going to have this on the back side. I'll open this up so it's one big. I've seen a couple different ones where they put the patio on the front side, or that piece on the front side. And it looks pretty good, but I don't want to get that far into it, I don't think. I'm going to try to keep it as close as I possibly can to what was going on, just wider, bigger. I doubled up the doors, as you can see. Had to change the sign up at the front end, so I did that. Then I've got some special stuff planned for this stuff, like this billboard stuff. Once I get the other stuff done, I'll have the other billboard on this side, so it'll start from here and wrap around. So I'll get I think I'll do some custom deco prints on that or whatever. Keep this one on here, and then, yeah, just to kind of keep it normal. And then I'll still have the original stickers for if I ever want to get rid of it or whatever. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it, but pretty sure I'll never get rid of it. But yeah, that's kind of where that's at. So there's a little look on our progress today, our little shopping spree, what got picked up and what we're going to be working on in the future. So we will have a live build coming up here soon, building with buds. I got talking to Tanner there. We got a couple ideas. And so we got that coming up, and then I'm going to be putzing away on this thing, trying to get it knocked off because I really want to get all that stuff cleared off. I was saying the other day that my Millennium Falcon coffee table turns into a storage facility, and this whole basement's getting cleaned. I'm off work for the next week. This whole basement's getting organized and straightened up, and so it's tolerable because I hate coming down here when it's a mess and I feel crowded and stuff. So that's my project for this week, and well, I got to get after it. So I'll talk to you soon. Remember, like, subscribe, and please, everybody, stay safe.